Hi, this is Dale Janota with School Board Support Services. I've been on this world for over 70 years and I still have this strong desire to be productive. So, what I'm going to do is I do teacher salary and benefit studies. So, I'm going to show you how Sacramento County compensation packages compares with the entire county. Now, compensation can be a misleading thing if you just look at salary only. So I'm going to be looking at salary. I'm going to be looking at points on your salary schedule. I'm going to be looking at benefits, combined benefits to salary. I'm going to look at salary and benefits together with student based on number of days. And then also I'm going to be looking at it student teacher ratio. There we get a kind of a different number. So if you're Sacramento listening to this, you're going to want to listen to the whole thing because I can tell you that your salary is very misleading, especially when I look at student teacher ratio. And I'm going to look at that statewide for you later. Okay, first of all, I'm looking at 2019-20 salary. I don't think anybody has it, but I do. And what I do is I collect 2019-20 data, and if you're still using an old structure, I put in the most recent salary schedule. And what I do is I do what I call a 26-year earning power approach to teacher salary schedules, where I define the value of your schedule with one number over a 26-year period. I developed this in 1984, and people seem to really like it. And I use 26 years because the average number of years of service current retirees have that are drawing off a retirement system is 26 years. Now, that's a national average. Okay, what I do is I take a teacher at your BS plus 30 units with a credential, walk them through your schedule, defining the value of your plan with one number over a 26-year period. The methodology I use is consistent from district to district. I have 917 school districts at your disposal. So I have a lot of schools. It takes me a while to do. Okay, there's the county average. Okay, when I look at River Delta, I'm going to look at this one, and you'll see why I'm looking at this one a little bit later, because theirs is misleading. They're not settled yet, and it's still misleading. When I look at the salary, okay, the salary, they're $1,761,000. That would define the value of the schedule with one number. You can see yours there too. They're 158,000 below the county average, 9% below average, and they rank 13th in the county. Okay, you got yours. You can look at yours there. Looks like, Galt High looks pretty good when I look at salary only, but we're going to look at things differently as well. Okay, the BA 30 starting salary with the credential, they're 1,000 below, 2.1% below, and they ranked 8th. You can see where you're at there. Okay. And then I look at the highest salary with the BA 45 without a master's. Now, I look at this number because nationally, that tends to be the highest a teacher can get without a master's degree. Now, that's not true in California, but it's still a nice benchmark to look at. Yeah, there you can, and then also, if your schedule goes on forever, and I tell you, there's some schedules that go to step 40, I stop it at 26 years and footnote it accordingly. You can see River Delta there, they're $8,000 below, 13% below, they rank 12th. Top salary on the schedule. Again, the top salary could be the 26th year. I include the master's stipend. I do not include the PhD. They're 10,000 below, 12.8% below, and they rank 12th. Now let's look at the benefits, because you guys are all over the map when I compare benefits. When I look at the benefits here, there's the average contribution based on family, based on single. Look at this here. Wow, look at Sacramento. Look at Galt High. Big difference. One's got to look at benefits. And then over here I have the number of contract days. Sacramento only 181. Everybody else is more. And then I look at the student-teacher ratio. Now when I look at student-teacher ratio, it's not class size. It's the number of students divided by the number of certified teachers. So I combine the benefits to the salary, and then I do it all over again. So when I look at this, I'm going to do it on family. I like to look at family more than single because most people are married, even if it's only temporary. Okay, you can see there's, Sacramento jumped up. When I do salary and benefits, they're number 1 in the county. Okay, they're 13th over there. Base pay equivalent with family benefits, they're 10th. BA 45 top, you can see your numbers there too. I like to show it a lot. Pretty proud of what I do here. Okay, and then the schedule max could be step 26, includes the masters and the family benefits on a yearly basis there. They rank 12th. Okay, see how you look in there? Okay, and then I do it based on single insurance. Some districts have composite rates. It's about half and half within the state. Okay, so you can see how you compare there. I don't think I need to be talking all the time. Then I do it, there's the benefits again. Then I do it on a per diem basis. Okay, Sacramento jumps up a little bit because they have 181 days. Used to be a big issue when you had your furlough days. Probably not as big of an issue as it used to be. You can see what it is, a per diem based for BA 30, per diem based on the highest with the BA 45, per diem based on the highest on the schedule, including the master stipend. Okay. And now the one I really like there's salary and family. Okay, Sacramento, number 1. Yeah, boy, they got good benefits here. Salary and single insurance. And now I'm going to look at on a per student basis. All of a sudden, River Delta is above the county average. This is salary only. Okay, see how you look there. I don't think I need to read this to you, but you understand why it takes a while for the River Delta to settle, because teachers probably don't want to look at that. I do. Okay, then I do it with salary and family insurance. Okay. Look at that. Holy cow. Just wait till I put the state report in there for Sacramento. That's why I want you to make sure you stick around. Okay. Then I do it family and single insurance. Okay, there's River Delta again. Okay. But you notice that they weren't settled yet. Okay, I'm going to show you how they can deal with that really easy. They're the only ones that's still working with the old salary schedules here in the county. Everybody else is settled. So then I'm going to go over here and I can go back to the beginning and you can make a proposal. Let's say you're looking at 2.5%. All you have to do is put in 2.5. Let's say you're going to change the benefit cap to 775. You just stick that in there, and now I've analyzed your proposal based on a projection. You'd say let's see what happens if we put 2.5 in here. Okay, so naturally they're going to move up. They're not as low as they were before. Base pay is higher than the average now. Okay, so everybody else's numbers the same. The only one I changed was River Delta when you do that. Okay, and then you do it salary and family insurance, salary and single insurance. And then here we go, you'll see over here, 775, and just for humor's sake, I say checking out a proposal. Out of curiosity, I want to see what it looks like on a per student basis. Salary and single, when I do a base, there you go, see? You're going to be above the average when I do it based on a per student basis. And then also they can do it, if you follow further, it'll do it with the benefits as well. So you can see how easy it is to use. All you ever have to do is to put in your code numbers of the schools you want. Now, like I said, I have 900 17 schools in it. I have them in alphabetical order. I have them also sorted for you in a different fashion. Over here, I sorted them based on the cost per student, which would be kind of equivalent to your wealth of the district, cost per student, the type of district, and cost. I do it based on enrollment. So if you wanted to know how you compare with districts that are about your same size, I have the code numbers here. You just copy, paste, boom, you have it all done. So you can put in any schools you want. You can put them in manually as well. Okay, now I want to go back to this one over here again. Okay, what this thing costs. Okay, I charge $595 for everything. I send you the template, plus you will be getting updates from now until probably October. That's included in the fee as well. To order, you can either email me, call me, reply to this email. I'm prompt. I send it out to you. I'm available anytime you want. Now I want to go, like I said, I want to do this thing for Sacramento. So I'm going to load in the whole state. There's a lot of districts here. This is fun. I've been doing this for 35 years. Remember my first computer I had a Wang, had 256 rows in it. That was it. Sometimes it took 2 hours to calculate. That was a state of the art at the time. So I'm going to put this in here, and I'm going to show you how it's misleading. See, look at this here. When I look at salary, this is statewide with all 917 schools in it. That's how long it takes. It's pretty simple to use. Their overall salary schedule out of 917 ranks 641. Base pay 643. BA 45 top 754. Schedule max was 322. They must have a pretty senior staff there. Okay, when I do salary and benefits, oh, they jumped up to 87th. Holy cow, look at that. They're 14% above the state average. Their salaries are misleading, that's what I'm saying. You can't look at just salary and single benefits. You're still higher because your benefits are greater than the state average. You can see what the state average is right here for benefits. Okay, there's yours. Okay, then I go over here and I want to look at it on a per student basis. Look at this. Per student basis, you rank 440th out of the 917 on salary only. Even though your salary was less than the average quite a bit, your overall impact based on a per student basis was higher. Now, when I do salary and family benefits, look at this. You were the 100th highest paid out of 917 on a per student basis, 22.9% above the state average. So you see why I wanted you to stick around, because you get different numbers here. Okay, so anyway, let's go back here again. This is fun. I've been doing this. I just love doing this. So you can see what we have here. You can put in any schools in here you want. As you saw, I put in the whole state. You can put in districts that you play with. You can put anybody in here you want. Anyways, again, the cost is $595. That includes everything. That includes the updates. Once I get people to use me, I get a lot of thank yous. And I'm glad you listened to this, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. My name is Dale Janota. There's my pertinent information for you. If you reply to this email, I'm prompt, and I'll send you a new one. There's no hurry for payment. I understand what's going on now here. So I hope to hear from you, and I thank you very much.